Hey, what is up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back. Welcome back to another stream. I'm starting to get back into the flow of my regular life by eating my favorite chips. No, I actually just got done with the workout not too long ago. It's been a while since I've lifted weights, so I have a little weight, not even really a weight room. I just work out outside, so I got some running done. 30 minutes of cardio running, about 20 minutes of lifting, so 50 minutes total. Just getting back into the flow of things, so it felt pretty good because I hadn't lifted any weights. The only thing that I was lifting when I was gone was like my suitcase that was full of clothes. That was maybe like 20 pounds or something like that, you know? So it was good to actually lift weights again. Good to actually get some jogging in. So yeah, it was good. It was good. All right. So, welcome to the stream, guys. Spawncast pre-show. I might or might not be on the Spawncast today. I might or might not be. You know? I might or might not be. But Ninja News. We had a brand new Mario Party Superstars video today on the channel. Right now it's doing okay. Nothing crazy, but just still kind of people knowing that I'm getting back into it. So 7th best out of my last 10 videos. Over 3.7 thousand views. So make sure you guys check out my Mario Party reviews video if you want to learn about why Mario Party's online is so good. And the deal about that, what's going on there. So yeah. Anyway. Shout outs. If you're in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all my lovely people here. So let's see here. Who is here? Jaybird, what's up, man? Party Man, Dior, Bead Queen, a queen of all beats. Marcus Williams Jr., what's up, man? Welcome. Emery Strike, Mario Kart Madman, Nick S, Derriere Sama, Derriere. Call him Derriere Booty Sama. I was gonna call you just Sama. Dark Soul, what's up, man? Mario Party Superstars. I bet you. I knew you would like Mario Party Superstars. I played a little bit. I got a little bit of gameplay in. It's good. Last night I played a little bit of Mario Party, and then I played a lot of SMT 5. Shout out to Nintendo for the review code. They gave me a Mario Party review code, and obviously I got a review code for SMT. Yo, what's up, Zach F with the Monkaku Sharingan. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for becoming a tune-in ninja once again. You guys, you're going to want to become members of the channel. 2022 is big time. YouTube is making a lot of changes. We're probably gonna have new badges. We're probably gonna have we're gonna have gifts. We're gonna have gifts. We're gonna have better discoverability on the channel. 2022 is loading up to be amazing. So make sure you get your memberships in now. They're only $1. They're only $1, and it gets you into our Discord, badges, emotes. Things are gonna get taken up to the next level. Shout out to my man Zach. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Or continuing your membership. Shout outs. What's up, Anton? Good to see you here. When does the embargo lift? Like right before the game comes out, Matt. What's up, Rescue Squad? J2 Blue. J2 Blue, I heard that you said that Mario Party works with your garbage internet. I'm telling you. That new MPLN system, man. And the netcode, of course. The netcode written into Mario Party. What's up, Zach? Yo, Pokemon Ash Green. What's up, man? Welcome. Hey, what's up, Alan Ruiz? Hola. Alonzo Vines, what's good? Luis Coro. Yeah, it's good to be back home, man. It's good to be back home. It's good to be back just chilling. You know, being able to exercise normal and do all my normal stuff that I usually do. Halloween candy? I don't got any. Antonio Morales, what's up, man? Welcome. I can't even eat candy right now. My teeth are all... I gotta go get my teeth fixed. So I can't even eat candy. I'm on amoxicillin right now to... so I can save one of my teeth, dude. Shattered my tooth when I was overseas. You don't get any ads for SMT, but ads for Dread. It depends on like your search history too. It's like cookies and stuff like that, you know. I get ads for SMT because I've been looking up SMT stuff. You get ads for Dread because you've probably been looking up more Dread stuff. But the real big push for SMT is coming up probably within the next week. Not right now. It's like within next week or so, you should start seeing a lot more. Happy Halloween to everybody. Welcome to the stream. Tommy Raiku, what's up, man? It's cold down here in Alabama. Okay. Yeah, it's getting cooler over here in California too. What's up, Dank Beam Center X? Welcome. Welcome, guys. What's up, D Money? Yeah. Ads work on what you've been like searching online. So if you've been searching a lot of Dread stuff and looking at a lot of Dread stuff, you'll see more about stuff like that. SMT will go over 1 million for sure. It'll do more than 1 million because SMT4 did like almost 1 million. It did like close to 1 million. So SMT5 with the bigger install base and more height, definitely gonna do, I would say minimum 1.5, minimum 1.5 for sure. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 2 million plus for SMT. Like 2 point something million. What's up, Daniel Villanueva? What's up, man? Welcome. What's up, Jigan? Oh, you're moving? Okay, you moving out of the... Still staying in the same area? Or... Stubbs the Zombie got a physical release at GameStop? That's cool, but I don't really care, to be honest. I haven't talked about Stubbs the Zombie on this channel. I don't really care about Stubbs the Zombie, but... I know some people like that game, but... Yeah, I don't really care. But cool for those who want Stubbs the Zombie physical at GameStop. Make sure you go get it. SMT 1 and 2 and remastered by Atlas? That's not happening. At least not anytime soon. Let's see here. I got several ads on your latest SMT5 videos. Happy to support any way I can. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got some cool stuff with SMT5. I know I'm going to be doing some stuff with the Atlas, so just make sure you guys stay tuned. Stay tuned for more content when it comes to SMT5. There's going to be some good stuff. Next state over. Get further in life. Get out of this rut I've been stuck in. This was already time, but I'm pumped to get going. Yeah, man. It's always exciting, like, if you're moving from, like, one place to another, especially if you're moving, like, from one state to another state. It's very exciting. I mean, I haven't moved, you know, I used to live in Oregon, you know, so there was that. And I remember moving from Oregon to California. That was exciting, but I was younger back then, so. What's up? Let's Statma? I don't know how to say your name, man, but what's up, dude? Is it plausible that SMT5 is the base for Persona 6? The base for Persona 6? I mean, yeah, it's plausible. I mean, that they use, I mean, it's Unreal Engine, but I mean, they can build off of what they did with that. I mean, yeah, it's plausible. I mean, I'm guessing that they're going to use Unreal Engine 4 for Persona 6. I mean, I'm guessing they're going to do that. I don't see them doing like that Catherine engine. I don't see them using that again. Considering how great SMT5 looks on the Switch, I'm guessing that they're going to use Unreal Engine for Persona 6. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I mean, could be wrong. Could be wrong, but you never know. Atlases can be unpredictable at times. Hey, what's up, Nightshade? What's up, Dark Synchron? Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, makes sense. Yo, Shinru with the first donation of the stream. Striking that first Ninja Blood. Stream Ninja. Stream Hokage. Let's go. Roundtable. Elite Ninja Shinru with the $5 holla. What's up, OJ and Ninjas? Just started playing Monster Hunter Stories 2. Much better than Dragon Star. Regarding frame rate. Dragon Star felt like Ocarina of Time on N64, 20 frames per second. Good game besides those issues. Play too slow. It's Five Nights at Freddy's with Sonic .ex. Okay, I got you. I'll play that track for you, right? Friday Night Funkin' with Sonic. Okay. All right, so I'm guessing this is a Shinru of these Friday Night Funkin' songs, man. Like, what is this? All right, shout outs, man. Thank you for the $5, Shinru. I appreciate that. You guys give some love to Shinru in the chat for being striking the first Ninja Blood. Appreciate that, Shinru. Yeah, Dragon Star, man. That game, for some of the like, not the best of ports. Still a good game, though, like you said. Still a good game. Jose, why you think Nintendo's closing to California and Toronto? Probably just to consolidate things. I mean, it's very similar to, like, I'd probably say, like, Tesla moving or, like, certain stuff like that. It's like, it's cost cutting, but it's also consolidation in order for better communication or in order to avoid, sometimes it can be, this is just speculation, but avoid taxes. Obviously, remote satellite buildings in Toronto and in California, two of the highest tax rates anywhere in the world. California and Toronto. So it could be because of that. There's various different factors, but it could also be like a communication thing. So, for example, like Game Freak moved into Nintendo's offices, right? So they moved from their last place to moved into Nintendo's offices to have better communication. So I think it's also that too. I've been part of companies who have consolidated and closed down certain offices and like moved people like, hey, if you can still work with us, but you got to move to Seattle or move to whatever or move to this place or that place. So that's what I'm guessing. Flying Hippo with the $5. Says you spunking tonight? Spunking tonight? I don't know what that means, Flying Hippo, but thank you for the $5. So there's lots of talent in CA for games. You're not understanding, Emery Strike. Nintendo doesn't make any games in California or in Toronto. It's their offices for like marketing. It's their offices for stuff like that. It's not developing games. Nintendo has, in terms of Western developers, they have devs in Texas, Retro Studios. They've got some devs in Canada with Next Level. But Nintendo doesn't have any developers that they hire in California or in Toronto. So I don't know what you're talking about. This is their offices. Says California's a terrible state in my opinion. No, it's not as bad. I think you're hearing what people say online. I live here in California. It's actually not as bad. It's not a terrible state, to be honest. But hey, everybody has their opinion. And living in California has nothing to do with Sony censorship. That's just you taking two random things and throwing it together. That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. That has nothing to do with it. That's Sony wanting to be Sony, you know? Tommy Raiku says Nintendo develops their first-party games in Nintendo Japan HQ, right? Well, they develop, there's lots of games that are developed all over different places, Tommy. It's not just one place. There's lots of different places without Japan. There's developers that they have. There's different places, you know, like I said before, there's one in Canada, Next Level, there's one in Texas, you know, but there's not like one singular place where they just develop games, just one place. Yeah, they have their Nintendo EAD or EAD or whatever buildings, but there's also like Monolith Soft that's in different parts of Japan and stuff like that, you know? So it's not just one singular place. So yeah. A woke state. Yeah, that's just stupid political talk at this point, man. Now you're just generalizing. So I can just sit here and say, well, people with dumb names like Dear Sama say stupid stuff in live streams, because that's what I've heard people say. They say dumb stuff. So, I mean, you're just generalizing. You're going off of online internet stuff. You've never lived here, but you're just being an idiot at this point. But that's okay.
I want to shake your hand.
Let's see here. You've never lived here. You probably don't know anybody from here. You're just going off of online. When you say stuff like a woke state, that's how I know you're just being a dumbass. Shinru with the I'm not gonna ban him or anything, but I can just tell that he's just being an idiot at this point, generalizing people, just saying certain stuff, you know, that political garbage that people try to sit there and say about whatever places that they don't live or people that they disagree with. When you disagree with somebody, then you start saying stuff like that. You can't have opinions, right? Let's see. Here's another track. I hope you enjoy the chat. Please enjoy the spooky vibes. All right, I got you. Let's see here. It was a terribly phrased Spawncast question. Yeah, exactly. Terribly phrased Spawncast. Is that what it is? Okay, that was definitely a terribly phrased Spawncast question. Hey, somebody ban this man. Liberal. Okay, liberal. Okay, now you just broke the rules. First of all, no politics talk. And one, I'm not even a liberal. I'm not a liberal at all. All I said is don't generalize people. You know what I'm saying? There's different types of people everywhere. So go ahead and ban. Go ahead and don't time him out. Ban this man, because I can clearly see that he's a freaking weirdo. He literally lit there and calls names simply because I said don't generalize everybody that lives in an area. You know what I'm saying? You probably never lived here. There's different types of like opinions. Blah blah blah. So then he just sit there and calls names. But I guess he got salty because I said he's being stupid. That he's acting stupid. So I just go ahead and get this man banned. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Go enjoy your unwokeness wherever the hell you live. Probably with your mom. I swear, people are dumb as hell, man. I swear, people are so stupid. All I said is, hey, man, like, don't generalize, you know, like, you know, oh, it's horrible because I can already tell he's one of those crazy political people that are all about politics. Like, I can already tell he's one of those crazy political people, dude. Oh, man. Either way, enjoy the stream if you're still watching, weirdo. All right. Here's another track. Shinru. Thank you for the $1. Appreciate that. Let's see here. It says California's awesome live here for 5 years. Yeah, I mean, like, everybody has their opinions, you know, but usually when people do that, I knew it was political when he said that. Oh, it's like when he first said it's a horrible state, so I'm guessing he doesn't live here. And then I knew it was like a political thing. I kind of knew it was, and I was trying to just veer away from it. But then I knew it was coming next. I knew it was about that, because that's usually what, when people say, oh, this is terrible or horrible online, and they've never been here, or they just generalize, it's because of politics. It's not because they've been here or they have family or friends or whatever the case. It's not because of that or they've spent time. It's because of politics. So I kind of knew that was the outlining thing. Tried to steer it away, but you know, it happens. That's okay. Said internet people are weird. Yeah. It said there's always that one dude. Yeah, there's always that one dude. Yeah, generalizations are bad. You know what I'm saying? That for the most part, like, generalizations are bad. Like, I can understand if you don't like certain states. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of reasons to not like California. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of reasons to not like one places or another, you know, or whatever the case is. But I knew in that case, the reason why he brought, like, I knew he was being an idiot based off of what he said. He's like, oh, well, you know, it's this and Sony censorship. They're in California. I already knew this guy's a moron. Like, because Sony's censorship started before they even moved to California. It started well before that. They started censoring stuff when they weren't even in California. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew. I kind of already knew that this guy's a moron because of making that type of connection. It has nothing to do with it, honestly. Nothing to do with them being in California. But because they started doing it beforehand. And there's other companies that censor stuff that aren't in California. There's other companies that censor things that are in different states too. So yeah. Tommy Riker with the $5, and he says, not sure what $5 can get you in California, but here's a little tip for spending fun. All right, I got you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tommy Riker. Appreciate it. Thank you for the $5. Shout outs to all the top ninjas. We got like everybody tied up with 5. Anybody that does more than 5, you will get on the board. Let's see here. I came for politics ban him. Yeah, I personally didn't like Alfred because of the law enforcement. Budgets are bad. Other than that, bad state minus the taxes. Yeah, the taxes. That's something to talk about. Like, you want to talk about? Okay, well, I don't like it because the taxes. Okay, yeah, like that's actually like facts. You know, it's like, yeah, the tax rate is freaking high. You know, like the state tax rate is freaking high, but not because of wokeness and this censorship with Sony. Like this dumbass made up nonsense, you know, like that he just makes up in his mind. Like, so like, yeah, you want to talk about facts? Then yeah, that's facts. Yeah, exactly. There's some issues, law enforcement, whatever the case is. Budgets can be bad, yeah. But like that's facts, you know? That's absolutely facts. But there's budgets that are bad in lots of places. I mean, Flint, Michigan, what happened there, bro? They didn't even have water. Like their water was poisoning and killing people for a while. So I mean, every area has their own issues. There's no perfect state in the world. There's no perfect state in the world. You know what I'm saying? Or perfect area to live in the world. So every area has their own issues. There's no perfect place. You know, like you go to Hawaii. Okay, damn, Hawaii's expensive as hell to live, you know, but it's beautiful, but it's expensive. You know, you go to certain southern states, man, there's a lot of racism there. There's a lot of, you know, potential issues with law enforcement in lots of places, you know? So it's not just one area. I mean, a lot of issues that are in one place, there's just different issues in other places. But if there's a perfect state in the United States to live in, or if there's a perfect place that has zero issues, let me know in the chat so we can all move there. But I guarantee you that there isn't. You can bring up anything, and there's issues in every single state. Issues in every single state. You know? Let's see. MVG tagged me on Twitter. Did he? What do you have to say? My boy MVG? What do you have to say? Let's go. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir, MVG. Yes, sir. Oh man. Okay, so MVG, I'll read what MVG said on Twitter, guys. Shout out to my man MVG. He's the homie. He's the homie. He says, I'm missing tonight's Spawncast, but I heard if people donate enough, PlayerEssence might make an appearance. That's the facts. Y'all want me to be on the Spawncast? I need to get, I gotta pay my automobiles. I gotta pay the bills in the house. Yo, Bep Joseph says there are plenty of reasons to not like Midgard. Yo, shout out to Bet. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to not like Midgard. A lot of reasons to not like Midgard. What's up, Charles White? I like San Andreas, California. Yeah, San Andreas. A little bit heavy on the crime, but yeah, San Andreas. So Florida's wonderful to visit, but gators. Bro, did you guys see that video in San Andreas in Florida where like there was like an alligator that's like at somebody's house and like the dude puts it in a trash, like he actually like puts the alligator in like a trash bin? Oh man, bro, those gators. Some Florida gators coming for people, man. Alaska's perfect. That's a capopotamus on there. You know, like I take a hippopotamus and take a cap, like exaggerating, put them together. Capopotamus. That is a capopotamus, bro. Kappa igloous. Heard in the 90s there was people who were concerned about Pokemon because it might be connected to Lucifer. Do you think the same will be raised alarm with SMT? No. If that was the case, Romel, then they would have already done that with multiple This is SMT 5, and that doesn't count all the spin-offs and other things with SMT. So, I mean, if that was the case, they would have already done that, Romel. And SMT's not popular enough to get that type of traction. So, yeah. Nevada? Nevada's not perfect. Nevada's not perfect. My sister lives in Nevada, and it's definitely not perfect. It's a nice area. It's not bad, but it ain't perfect. Maybe it's perfect for you, but to sit there and say Vegas, and there's issues with Vegas. There's issues with Nevada for sure. Let's see here. So this video, that video was epic AF. Which video? Is ARMS worth picking up? You asking about ARMS how many years later? If you want to play a fighting game with rollback netcode, sure. Go watch reviews though. Man said ARMS. I live in Vegas, so now not perfect schools are worse in the country. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's no perfect area to live. It's just opinion. I mean, there might be some people that it's perfect for them, or maybe there's some issues that are bigger than other issues. Like, oh, that's a bigger issue, so it's worse to live here than there. But I mean, like, there's no perfect city. There's no perfect city. There's no perfect state. There's no perfect country. That's impossible to have anywhere. That means everything goes right for everybody, no matter what. That's cap. There's no perfect area. If a place has good education, it might be expensive to live there. If a place has, you know what I'm saying, affordable living, there might be more crime. You know, there's always something. I mean, there's no perfect country, city, peace anywhere. There's just not. The one with the alligator. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, the alligator one. My friend left Cali to Arizona, got stung by a scorpion. What was he out there playing with scorpions for? No place perfect, but it's run by people. There's no perfect people. Exactly. Anytime it's run by people, it's never going to be perfect. But to be honest, you know, I was in Nigeria for the past month and a half, and you guys better thank the Almighty. Thank whatever you believe in or not. Luck, karma, thank whatever that you don't live in that country, or that you don't live there. So I can tell you something right now. You guys, everybody takes for granted what they have. I can tell you that. You know? Oh my gosh. Oh man, it's crazy. Live in a city that's been voted worst place to live in the UK for decades, and it's really not too bad. Yeah. Just depends. I mean, everybody opinions, right? This is wait, is gonna be on the Spawncast. I'm gonna hey, Mr. Is it Freer? I'm gonna need $5 for any Spawncast questions. Okay. Johnny on the spot, Mr. Jeffrey Tucker, my man, looking good in the picture. What's up, man? It didn't skip a beat, my boy. Jeffrey Tucker with a $20 super chat. Jojo, thank you for that, man. And he says, you gonna be on the Spawncast tonight? Jeffrey Tucker, not only did you pay quadruple the asking price, but yes, I will answer that in stunning fashion. Mr. Jeffrey Tucker, Mr. Fantastic looking, the handsome Jeffrey Tucker. Yes, I will be on the Spawncast tonight, and I will make sure that I let you know that I'm there when I get there. And if I see you in the chat, I'll be like, hey, what's up, Jeffrey? What's up, man? Thank you for the $20. Jeffrey Tucker, now the top stream stream. Hokage! Yo, thank you so much for the ow, fudge. Freaking desk. Thank you so much for the donation. Jeffrey, you made me bang my elbow on the desk. Now I'm not gonna give you the shout out. Now I'm angry. No, I'm joking. Thank you for the $20. My elbow's fine. Yo, Mr. Davis! Mr. Davis coming through! Mr. Davis with $20! No message! I bet you anything Mr. Davis is gonna say, hey, OJ, did you get my donation? Yes, sir, I got it! Oh, here we go! 2 of them! Mr. Davis going ham! Going ham. We got a new Hokage. Jeffrey and Mr. Davis up there on the board. Mr. Davis, Hokage, most in the stream. Jeffrey T and Mr. Davis tied up on the board. Who's gonna top him? Oh, thank you for the support, though. I appreciate that. Mr. Davis. Hey, OJ, how you doing today? I just got a break. What did I miss? Did you get my donation? I guess I'll see you 40. Mr. Davis, welcome to the stream, bro. Shout out to Mr. Davis, Elite Ninja Extraordinaire. Jeffrey Tucker, both of you guys. The homies rolling through. What's good? I'm doing good, man. Yeah, Mr. Davis, he's the homie, man. He's coming through. My man's coming through. Shout outs. Thank you for the JoJo's. Appreciate you guys. Oh man. Shout outs, guys. Shout outs. And okay, remember, guys, we still have a show to do. SMT 5 Q&A. Goldeneye N64. Did you guys hear about Goldeneye N64? Goldeneye N64 no longer banned in Germany following Nintendo request. More than 2 decades after the original N64, Goldeneye 007 is no longer banned in Germany. As explained by Mental Floss, the German federal agency. Bro, what is this name? What is this, bro? I don't even know how to say this name, bro. It's called the German federal. There's so many letters. Federal Department for Media Harmful to Youth Persons set up an index in 1980 in which a piece of media could be included if it deemed harmful to young people. Goldeneye was one such title that was added way back in 1998 due to its death scenes and perceived glorification of violence. Being included on the list can significantly hinder sales. Items of the index are automatically reviewed after 25 years. Goldeneye is nearly there, but it hasn't hit the market just yet. However, one of Nintendo's European partners actively requested a review, and after consideration, Goldeneye 007 on the N64 is no longer banned. Now the question is, what does this mean? It's certainly possible that nothing noteworthy will come from this new ruling. On the other hand, people are speculating that there could be Goldeneye 007 in the works for Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. So there you go. Let's see here. He says, so you've offended every German that has ever lived. I'm sorry, man. Yo, look at this name, though. Sorry to my German peeps, but this name is insane. Look, I just flew on a German airline. Nice people. Nice people. I was in Germany. I love the German food. I got myself a nice, what did I get? I got myself a nice pretzel when I was in Germany. I posted how the airport was nice. I like Germany. It's a cool place. The airline was good. Lufthansa, great people, great airline, great flight attendants. I like it. I like Germany. My time there was great. However, this name is just a little bit much. Look at this name, bruh. Let me try to zoom in. Look at this name. Look at this name. Excuse me? Excuse me, look at that name. Can somebody pronounce this for me? Look at this name. How do you pronounce this? It just seems like somebody banged their head on the keyboard and a bunch of it literally looks like like somebody just randomly pressed a bunch of look at this. Yes, said I had a stroke. Whoever made this name had a stroke. Look at this. Like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 letters in that first name. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 letters in that name. 30 plus together. And if you got this little with these little eyes above it, multiple eyes, a lot of dots, bro, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, man. Not my fault. Okay, you weren't exaggerating. LOL, banged his head on the keyboard. I wasn't exaggerating. Y'all thought that I was just putting some cap on because I don't know how to pronounce the name. Bro, that name was crazy. Oh my gosh. I can get most of it correctly. Psh, good for you, man. I know I can't. That's tough. That was rough. Rough in these streets. Rough in these streets. Looks like a Rubik's puzzle. Rubik puzzle in Word format? Or like a Rubik's Cube? Oh my gosh, dude. That name was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. But anyway, So what do you guys think? Any possible chance that we get GoldenEye 007 on the N64? I think that'd be hype because like back in the day, I remember playing GoldenEye right around the time that it came out. I went to the mom and pop shop that we had. It was like this little mom and pop shop that was it was like by a like a laundromat. It wasn't too far away from my house. I can get there on my bike pretty fast. I just got across, like, it was a few blocks down. And they had, they sold baseball cards. They sold football cards. They sold candy. It was an old guy that had like a cul-de-sac haircut. He was kind of like a goofy old guy, you know? And we always went there. We didn't have much money. But we'd scrounge up a couple dollars between me and a couple friends of mine. And we'd go there, buy one of these like little sour ropes for like 10 cents. And then we would like, or like 25 or like a quarter. And then we would play, like, you can play, it was like $1 or like $2 for like an hour of game time. So then we would go there, because I didn't have an N64 at the time that GoldenEye came out. So then I'd go there, I would pay, and then we'd be able to play. Like they had a setup. They had like PS1, N64, Sega Genesis. They had like all that, like they had like a Sega Saturn or whatever. They had like all that laid out like on multiple different TVs. So you could go there and pay and play. We always went there, you know, we always went there like pretty much like weekends for sure. Like definitely weekends we were there all the time. And sometimes even during the weekday. So yeah, it was cool, man. I used to go there playing, you know, GoldenEye back then. It was always so like fun. And then I remember my friend Steven, he actually got it like pretty much day one too. So then I went over to his house and I played it there, and I was like, yo, this is like a new era. This is like the greatest thing that I ever played, dude. It was fun. It was fun. Because I looked at the pronunciation for that name. Honestly, not that bad. Well, I bet when you say it, it's not that bad. Like when you know how to say it. But reading it, and if you're not German, it's tough. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I don't even know how to phonetically use my mouth and my tongue to pronounce all those words put together like that. I have no idea. So, can't wait to see what you'll be wearing for Halloween tomorrow. So what I'll be wearing. Who says I'm even wearing anything for what? Who says I'm even celebrating Halloween? Savage Animator making up stuff. What? I never said I was doing anything for Halloween. What? I hope we can hide our multiplayer screen from other players. My mates are always cheating. I don't think you can, right? Like when you play, like, I think that you actually, like when you play, like, hold up. There aren't any shooters that are on this, like on the Nintendo Switch Online right now, right? There's no first person shooters, right? So I'm guessing that you can. I'm guessing that you actually see it. Like if GoldenEye or if Perfect Dark comes to the Switch Online, I'm guessing it's just gonna put the whole thing on there. Unless I'm wrong. I'm guessing it will. But wait a minute. No, what about like F-Zero? Like how does F-Zero work? Has anybody played F-Zero online on the N60 like Nintendo Switch Online? Is F-Zero on there? I haven't checked yet. But I think it would work just like it normally works, right? Like, so yeah. Jose, try this. Shit, bro. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm good. Hey, look, y'all try it. I'm good. Y'all saw the name. I don't need to try it. I don't. I can't pronounce that. F-Zero's not out yet. Okay, F-Zero's not out yet. Dark Synchron in shambles. Dark Synchron in shambles. Doom 64 would be perfect for NSO expansion pack, but that's on the eShop. Yeah, a lot of companies probably wouldn't want to put their games on the Switch Online or the eShop because like a lot of third party because like they can just sell it themselves, you know. So there's also that factor too. The screen looking was part of the fun. Was it really part? It was part of the fun, I guess, right? It was part of the fun. Dress up as Naruto for Halloween. Now, I usually dress up as, one year I did Toby. And then, like, another year here, I think I did, like, the 4th Hokage. Or just, like, Hokage. So if I do, it'll be that. Yo, Creosin Bomb. Shout out to Creosin Bomb. Thank you for the $3. Man, the Detroit Lions, they're having a rough year, man. Had a bad day. Having some bad days. Detroit Lions, man. They're like always bad, dude. Creosin Bomb with the $3. I can't say much, though, because 49ers are kind of trash, too. So, 49ers are kind of dookie as well. But, yo, thank you for the $3, Creosin Bomb. It's going pretty good, man. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm looking forward to actually getting to watch NFL again, though, because when I was away, I wasn't able to watch NFL at all. So I pretty much missed the whole season of NFL because I left September 15th or so. So I pretty much have missed almost every game because, like, the games start hella early in the morning, you know, or late, or not hella early in the morning, but, like, all the marquee matchups are usually, like, the evening games, like Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football or whatever. It starts, like, super early in the morning. Another reason why I wasn't on the Spawncast, because, like, it was, like, the Spawncast starts at 2 a.m. where I was at, so yeah. Black Keely for Halloween. Black Keely isn't a Halloween costume. He's a person. Do I watch baseball? No. So, Black Keely's got plans. I have a game I was looking forward to. That's getting a console port for Switch remaster. It's called Shadow Man Remastered. It's also the game. It's getting NSO N64 version. Okay, cool. It did it, OJ. I got another question. What's going on with Sega? Second, you're not making them bring your system for the year next year. I do know about that all day today. I have no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Davis. No idea what you're talking about, to be honest. Unless you're talking about why Sega doesn't make video game systems anymore. Yeah, if you're talking about that, then that's because basically the Dreamcast didn't do so well and the PS2 kind of bodied it when it comes to, like, manufacturing and certain deals. So it's kind of like a little thing that they're kind of just screwed no matter what, you know. And also piracy too, that didn't help. But yeah, I know some former Raider fans. Those players would do well not to go to Oakland anymore. Yeah, I bet. What's up, Code Pop? My Detroit Lions maybe doing bad, but my Utah Jazz are doing great. That's true. Utah Jazz are doing pretty good. Detroit Lions aren't doing so good. But the problem with the Utah Jazz, real quick before we get back to games, the problem with the Utah Jazz is that, like, I think that, like, their best player is Donovan Mitchell, right? That's the guy. He's too short. Like, he's only 6 foot tall. He's about 6 foot, a little bit over, right? He's just too short. You know, like, you can't win an NBA championship with your superstar being 6 foot tall. That's just my opinion. You know, I've been watching NBA for like 30 years plus, and I've never seen an NBA team win a championship where the best player on the team that did all the scoring, or the best player on the team was like 6 foot tall. It's always got to be like a tall, like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or Larry Bird or Magic Johnson, or like, you know, or like Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, you know, like, it's got to be like, you know, you've got to have some type of tall guy that can, like, shoot and dunk and play defense, you know. So it's like, that's the only problem that I see with the Utah Jazz, that they're good. You can win regular season games, but winning the NBA finals, that might be a problem with your superstar, the best player on your team, being a 6 foot tall guy. Because when it comes down to playing and, like, you need to get a bucket, he can't drive in. He's too short. Somebody's gonna block him. He can't rise up and shoot above somebody. He's too short. You know. So I mean, that's the only problem that I see. So outside of that, yeah, they're a good team. OJ, can you see my question? I asked you an important question. I answered your question, Mr. Davis. I answered your question. Dreamcast did pretty well. The 30 systems they released development that killed Sega. Apparently they had mob Yakuza connections. Well, I don't know about that. Dreamcast didn't do well, though. No, it actually didn't do too well. Go back and look at the sales of the Dreamcast. Especially Dreamcast software did terrible. Like, Dreamcast software did not sell well. But no, it actually didn't do too well. I mean, it did okay. But if you compare it to today's day, absolutely not. But no, the software sales were bad because of piracy. Piracy really hurt the Dreamcast. leave tennis Switch. The one bought me the other day. It looks the same. It's not really bigger. Why is that? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Davis. It's hard for me to put together what you're talking about. Somebody in the chat, maybe one of the mods, can you guys kind of decipher what Mr. Davis is talking about? Then let me know. I just thought it looked better on the Dreamcast than the arcade, in my opinion. I mean, no, Dreamcast was fun. I had a Dreamcast back in the day. I got a Dreamcast for Christmas back in like 1990, or no, 2000, something like that. I think it was 99 or 2000. I got a Dreamcast. It's great. It's a great system, but let's just be real here. It didn't do too well. I mean, it had a good launch. It launched good, but the sales tapered off. Like, the sales tapered off. The issues with the PS2, competition, piracy. There's a lot of factors, and obviously the failures of the Sega Saturn also cut into what they had in terms of development and all that. So I mean, there's a lot of factors going against it. That 56K modem, well, never got. Yeah, they had a 56K modem. I played it online, but yeah, it was the very big, one of the first online systems, in the modern era at least. But the online play was okay, but the problem was because like it's a 56K modem, so it's like you can't have like somebody call and also play. So like your parents were like, "Yo, what's going on here?" I think maybe talking about the Switch OLED thinks the screens look the same. That's my best guess, at least. Switch OLED, the screens look the same. Is that what he's talking about? Sega Saturn didn't do well either. It's downward sprawl. Yeah, I mean, let's just talk about all the failures. Since the Sega Genesis, Sega didn't have another successful system. So you can't have that many failures in a row and then still be able to take the hits if you're not selling enough software, if you're not making enough systems or whatever, or competition, right? You have the Sega Genesis, that was successful, but the Sega CD flop, the Sega 32X flop, the Sega Saturn flop, the Sega Nomad flop. So after the Genesis, they had 4 hardware flops in a row. 4 hardware flops in a row of just sinking profits and sinking money. You can't have that. You cannot have that at all, then take another hit where you're not making a large amount of money. But they had 4 hardware flops in a row. That's crazy. I read Mr. Davis's comments, but I can't figure out what he's saying. Read through 3 times. Anyone know where he's from? It's typos. I don't think he's from here, but I think it's the problem is that his phone just creates typos. The way that best system was the Terminator 2, knockoff Sega Genesis, played Nintendo and Sega games. That's the best system. Sega acting like Sony's making a bunch of devices instead of games. Sony Electronics. Hey, OJ, I meant to say this. I'll bring on Nintendo Switch to the new one. Came out the 8th. The screen to me, it looks the same screen, not big enough. Why is that? Are you talking? Okay, you're talking about the Nintendo Switch OLED. It looks the same to you. I don't know. The screen, in terms of the graphics are the same, but the screen has brighter, like it's an OLED screen. So I mean, I guess it's your opinion, but I mean, what the screen is supposed to do is that it's supposed to get you more vibrant colors. It's supposed to get you, a little bit like the way that like deeper, richer colors. That's essentially what it is. Some people might not be able to perceive that though, Mr. Davis. So you might be your eyes or just how you look or whatever the case is, how you see things might not be able to perceive it as other people. I will say though, turn off auto brightness. If you turn off auto brightness, you should see a difference a bit. But I mean, it's not going to be anything that's like, like the graphics are going to change. It's just going to be like the colors, the vibrancy of the colors is going to change. That's really it. Not the graphics, just the colors. It's just going to look more vibrant. It's going to pop a little bit more. But if you don't feel that it looks different, I mean, then once again, it could be, maybe your eyes, or it could just be you just don't feel that there's that big of a difference between OLED TVs and LCD. But technically, when it comes to like the actual how they're built and like the facts behind it, what it can do with colors, just like the actual facts is that yes, it is a upgrade over an LCD panel. Came here late, but what does SMT 5 seem like game of the year contender? For me, yeah, absolutely. I think for gamers that are willing to give it a shot, yes, it's going to be a game of the year contender. When it comes to review scores, yeah, it should review up there with the game of the year games. Like in terms of major releases, it should be right up there as like an 80, a mid to high 80s. I mean, it should be up there. I mean, I'm guessing like an 87 Metacritic. I mean, I just got past the first major boss battle in the game, and that was amazing. The story's amazing. I'm starting to explore some more areas. It's starting to open up even more in that first sand area. I'm loving some of the stuff that they're doing. I'm doing some more side quests. The game is fantastic. It is fantastic. This is a real, no BS Atlas Mega 10 game. This is no BS, no, you know, schooling, no pop star, no, you know, remaster, you know, shoddy remaster or issues there, or, you know, or old remaster of like Persona 4. You know, this is new, no BS, hardcore Mega 10. Like, at its essence, it's exactly like what you would want to see if you said, can I just get a good Mega 10 game with that battle system? Can I just get that without all the nonsense around it? That's what SMT 5 is. It's a pure Mega 10 game without the nonsense. I guess that's the best way to me to describe it. No nonsense. The story is like what you'd expect, but good. You know, it's not predictable, but it's what you would expect. The dark themes and tunes and the story to set up. The gameplay is what you'd expect, you know, but it's fun. The fusion's good. Everything is good. The loading's fast. The graphics are good. The frame rate is good. You know, there's some dips here and there in some places from what I've seen, but it's still very, very good, especially compared to lots of other games on the Switch. Some other games on the Switch. So that's essentially what I could say. I mean, it's just a solid, the most solid Mega 10 game, you know, without the nonsense. I don't know what the frame rate is. I think it's 30, but it might be faster docked. But portable, it's definitely 30. I think it's uncapped while docked. But I could be wrong on that, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not Digital Foundry. Music on SMT5 is, of course, it's Shin Megami Tensei. I mean, Atlas always has great music, guys. That's a given. So yeah. GTA on Switch. Yeah, check out my video on GTA on the Switch, no chargy. I already talked about that. But yeah, check out my video if you want to hear what I have to say about like that. But yeah, I mean, kind of, but you know, whatever. Okay, yeah, go take care of your patient, Mr. Davis. Is SMT better than Dragon Quest 2? Go watch my video. Go watch my video. I haven't beat SMT 5 yet, guys. So, I mean, a lot of you guys are asking me, is it like the best game ever? Is it like the best? Is it better than this? Like, I haven't beat it. So, I mean, I can't answer, like, is it like better than this or that? Like, 100% at this point, I can't. Am I liking it more than Dragon Quest right now? Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I've already beat Dragon Quest. So I don't know if it's better overall, but it's too early. It's too early to ask, like, that type of question. But I'm liking it. I think I'm liking it more. If it keeps going, if it keeps getting better and better, I definitely like the story setup more than Dragon Quest, you know. But that's just, like I said, it's a bit early. Let me beat the game first, and then we can talk about like where it's actually better than like other games and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like SMT 4 and 4A. That's 4 final, right? Apocalypse. Yeah, it's called Apocalypse here. Okay, yeah, it's called Apocalypse here in the West. I forgot. I always call it SMT 4 final. That's a Japanese name. Soundtracks were crusty, but in a way they sound good. SMT 4 soundtrack's amazing. Wait, what? What? We're crusty? No. They were not crusty, dude. Let's hear to the boss theme. Tensei 4. No, they definitely weren't. I mean, I guess if you compare it to like maybe like Xeno, maybe. But like, this is like, it's like dark, but like, I'm gonna like it. I don't know. I like the feel of like this is the boss theme. It feels like majestic but weird, but then also like, I don't know. It's hard for me to describe the vibes of this, but this is SMT4's music, the boss theme. Yo, this soundtrack's hype. I don't know about that, Flying Hippo. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is crusty? Okay, here, the part coming up right here is hype. The part coming up here is hype. So we're gonna see. Y'all let me know in the chat. Does this sound crusty to you? Right here, it's coming up. I don't know. That doesn't sound crusty to me. That doesn't sound crusty. That sounds hype. Okay, hold up. This part right here. Okay, see the build up? See the build up? I don't know, man. That's hype. That's hype. What? That's I think SMT4 is hype. Says nah, y'all tripping. This goes hard. Yeah, that goes hard, man. Okay, hold on. Flying Hippo. He's explained himself a little bit more. He says, I'm thinking more about the underground and city themes and then the battle themes. Okay. I can see that, but I think that every RPG has a few crusty themes. You know, I think like every RPG got a few crusty themes. So I mean, like most are like even like Xenoblade got a few crusty themes. You know, like so. I mean, I can agree with you there, but like the whole soundtrack overall, like when it comes to music soundtracks, there's two things that gotta be hype when it comes to video game soundtracks. Really, there's two things. There's two things. You gotta have a hype normal battle theme in an RPG. The normal battle theme is probably the most important music. If your normal battle theme is trash, bro, you're in trouble. If the normal battle theme is trash, you're in trouble. And then you have to have a hype boss battle theme to really build the tension. You need those two things in an RPG. Now the other stuff like the city themes, the other type of themes, those ones aren't as important. I mean, they're great if they're good. Cool, you know what I'm saying? Like that's great. But those are the two things you need to nail in an RPG: the battle theme and the boss battle theme. Those are the two things. If you don't nail those, like that's one of the things that I think like Dragon Quest regular battle theme, Dragon Quest 11. I don't think it's good. Like I don't find it to be that great. I think it's okay, but I don't find it to be like it's not one of my favorites. I'll say that. Yo, Proddy Production? My boy Proddy looking great in the picture, homie. My man out here flexing, let's go. Shout out to Proddy. Ambu Tier. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Elite Ninja fam. Proddy, welcome back, my boy. All right, we got one new member today, guys. Let's see if we can get some more of those memberships up. Let's go. You're going to want to get your emotes, your badges. It's only $1, but man, Proddy went out there spending the 10. Thank you for that, bro. Appreciate it. Three Houses soundtrack. Love it. Love Three Houses soundtrack. We were just talking about music. I mean, like, a lot of the songs are crusty, but in a good way. It's like cozy, familiar instead of something mind-blowing. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I see what you're saying there. But no, you didn't miss much. Cuts Lenovo, what's up? Yeah, the city themes of SMT4 are good, though. The weapon shop theme is amazing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess it just depends. You know, it just depends. Like, for example, some people will say, oh, like, they love the Dragon Quest soundtrack. Like, I don't love Dragon Quest soundtrack. I don't love Dragon Quest music. You know, I really don't. But some people love Dragon Quest music. They think it's like the dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun, like all those like kind of like you know like dun 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 like those like horns and stuff like that. Like I'm not a fan of that, you know. But some people love Dragon. They think Dragon Quest has like the dopest music. So it's just I guess it just depends. You know, it just depends on how you feel about certain tracks and like what you like guitar. You like synth music. You like techno. You know, like more like rap, like what do you, it's kind of just really just subjective. Like what do you think sounds good, in a game, so So yeah. This Legend of Dragoon. Oh yeah, Legend of Dragoon has some good music. Let's see here. Dragon Quest music is good, but yeah, I'm just not a fan, you know. I'm clipping that and singing. It's the Dragon Quest music, like. It's like Dragon Quest. It's like just like these horns and like these. It's like if like a dude in like the 17th century was like beatboxing. That's what Dragon Quest sounds like. Like thou shalt beatbox outside Tizith Castle. Like it's just, I don't know. It just sounds. That's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts. But I mean, I know some people actually like the Dragon Quest music. You know. You're also drinking tonight. Hey, have fun, bro. 5th grade band with the original Dragon Quest theme. 5th grade band. Dragon Quest music is great, but not 11's. 11 was pretty bad. You think 11? When did you play? Did you play 11 on the PS4, or did you play like when they did like the actual like orchestral Dragon Quest 11S? Which one did you play? Because like the music on it was like MIDI. The music on the PS4, the original release, was trash. Like the quality was kind of bad. You know, Final Fantasy has some of the best boss theme music, like Gilgamesh. Oh, Final Fantasy music's lit. Final Fantasy always has hype music. Final Fantasy always has really good music. I think Final Fantasy has one of the best, you know, soundtracks in gaming, hands down. Like over the course of like the years, like, and I think that like if you play like Final Fantasy 15, like when you're inside like the car, the regalia, like you can listen to all the different like battle themes from the past and stuff like that. It's great. FF music is always really good. Even FF15 music is pretty solid. The battle theme's good. The boss battle themes are good. Like, that's the best thing about FF15 is the music, probably. It's probably the best thing about the game. The graphics and the music are really good in that game. Combat and other stuff, not the best. But the music, graphics are really, really, really good. Sound quality is really good, you know. Final Fantasy has, oh, okay, I already read that. I played both. Orchestral was way better, but still think that the new tracks in 11 are pretty weak compared to the old stuff. Definitely the worst overworld, worst battle theme in the series. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I can't necessarily disagree with you there. Yeah, I think that definitely they've had better battle themes. Like, I think like Dragon Quest, what was it, 8? Dragon Quest 8 definitely had a better battle theme, better overworld theme. But yeah, you're right. Like, the overworld theme, I don't even, like, I barely remember it. The battle theme, like, I remember the battle theme, but I felt, like, what did RGT? RGT said that it was like, it sounded like Batman. Like the 60s Batman. That's not good. If this dude says that it sounds like 60s Batman, like, that's not good. And yeah, I kind of see where he's coming from. Like, the 60s, like, the, like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dragon Quest! Octopath absolutely destroys Dragon Quest in music. Like, it's that's like a joke. That's like a joke, man. Octopath's music is, here's Dragon Quest, here's Octopath. Octopath music is way better. Like, way better than anything Dragon Quest has done. Look, I ain't trying to hate on Dragon Quest. But Octopath's music is on another level. Let's just be real here. Octopath themes, the tracks, like, it's on another level compared to Dragon Quest. Like, it's not close. In my opinion, it ain't even close. You know? Octopath just has banger after banger. Like the battle theme for Octopath, the boss battles, oh my god, the themes for each of the characters, majestic, fantastic, incredible, such good music. Bravely Default too. Bravely Default music, very, very, very good. Bravely Default and Octopath have hype tracks. I can't wait for the Dragon Quest. I think the Dragon Quest 3 remake, I think that's gonna be freaking amazing. I cannot wait to play the Dragon Quest the 3 remake. I think that's gonna be really good. Triangle Strategy is gonna have good music too. I got much better with this game. Makes your dress. I got it for fire now. I got Wait, hold up. It's better this game. Thanks to your dress. I got fired. What are you talking about, Mr. Davis? I like Dragon Quest monster music more than Octopath monster music. Dragon Quest monsters music more than Octopath. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no on that one, bro. I don't think there's any Dragon Quest game that ever has had better music than Octopath. I think Octopath has a better soundtrack than anything that Dragon Quest has done. But hey, opinions. Could we get Enemy of God from SMT4? Apocalypse, I dare say, God tier boss theme. All right, I got you, Flying Hippo. Thank you for the support, bruh. Shout outs. Shin Gami Tensei. All right, here we go. Best music ever is Sword Quest for Atari 2600. I haven't heard that. Wait a minute, that music's trash. Stop it. That's a joke. That music's trash. Hey, what's up, Eric P? Welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you here. Welcome. 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 Shout outs to Flying Hippo. Thank you for the support. Shout outs. I did like Dragon Quest VIII's music from the PS2 version. It used the London Philharmonic, orchestra for it. Yeah, Dragon Quest VIII is good. It's good. I just don't think it's on the level of Octopath. Octopath music goes in too hard. They went all out for the OC. Yeah, it goes in way too hard, man. Like, Octopath music is just legit incredible. Like, just legit incredible. You say anything about the difficulty in SMT5? Yeah, I can. I'm playing on hard, and it's difficult. There's also normal, and there's easy. And I think there's even going to be an easier difficulty. But yeah, I can play. If you're an SMT5 vet, you're going to want to play on hard. If you're SMT5 vet, but like you don't want to like lose progress in your game because you got wiped because you made a mistake, you know, then play on normal. But no, it's the difficulty's good. Even on normal, it's not too easy. But the easy difficulty is definitely just that easy. Enemies don't dodge. They don't exploit your weaknesses as much. You know, on normal they do. It's just like on normal, you don't be getting critted and dodges aren't as much on normal. Like you can still get crit attacked. You can still, you know, they still dodge a little bit. But on hard, like the attributes of the demons actually matter. Like if you're fighting against a demon that has hella high agility, yeah, every now and then they'll dodge, you know, and yeah, they're gonna use the Makatsuchi or whatever meter. They're gonna wipe. They're gonna like if you don't plan accordingly, they're gonna wipe you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna wipe the deck with you on hard. You know, so you really have to demon fuse. Like on hard, you really have to demon fuse. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to your lineup. On normal and easy, normal you have to as well, but on easy you don't. You can just use anything and win. But on hard, you gotta really pay attention. Like, don't have demons that have the same weakness. You know, like stuff like that. You know, like those are the things that you have to really pay attention to. Like, because you know you don't want to get wiped. So that's the thing. And also, when you miss an SMT, it's like, oh my, it can be devastating if you miss. If you miss, because you lose a turn, you lose that turn, then you lose another turn. So like missing, it can be just devastating. So you have to really plan. You have to think, okay, will I miss? If I miss, make sure this works. So let me heal with this person. Let me put my lineup. Let me make sure that I can heal. So if I miss, this person's okay. Like you've got to think 3-4 steps ahead. You can't just think right then and there. And like stat boosting is very important. Like stat boosting is so important on hard. On normal, it's not as important. But on hard, stat boosting is, and items and stat boosting are very important on hard. Very important. On normal, it's important, but not as much. Like items aren't as a big of a factor on normal, but items are very much of a factor. Like you gotta use certain items. Because remember, Nahobino is the only person that can use items. The rest, your demons can't, just like any SMT game, your demons can't use items. So you have to really, you know, make sure that your item game is good too. You know, make sure that you have certain items just in case you need to hit a crit in this situation, or make sure that if I can't heal or my healer got wiped, you know, I have an item to heal or I have this to bring someone back. Like, you got to make sure that everything's before you head into boss battles. Yeah, misses and crits are so important. Like, even more important than like misses are more important. More important than in Persona. Persona, you can miss, it's not that bad. All your people still get a turn. Like, when you miss, your people get a turn. But in SMT, when you miss, somebody loses a turn. You lose a turn when you miss an SMT. And like when you get hit with like a null or a void, like stuff like that, it wipes out turns. That's the biggest thing with SMT, what makes it a bit harder than Persona. Because when you miss or when you get nulled or when something like that happens, it wipes out the turn that you would have gotten for like a demon. So like, let's say you have a good anchor and your third misses, well, your anchor doesn't get an attack now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have 2 attacks left and your third person misses, not only do you lose that person, they miss, but then your next person loses the attack too, and it goes over to the enemy. And what if they hit you with the Magatsushi like power up? Okay, now you're gonna get automatic critted for everything that they do. Oh, what if you have 2 demons that have the same weakness? Okay, and they exploit that. Well, they might die. They might get wiped out. Now you have nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, there's a lot of things which that's always been around in SMT games. This is not the first time that it's been done, but like, obviously it's the newest SMT game, so people are wondering like what's going on with it. I meant to say I got much better. Message, Jay, I got far with my father in the game. Last level on the game. Hey, congratulations on that, Mr. Davis. Is the fusion in SMT5 somewhat similar to the one in Monster Hunter Stories 2? No. I mean, yes and no. Monster Hunter Stories 2 fusion is stupid. I'm just going to be real. It's confusing. It's not put together very well. I mean, it's a very similar concept to where you can take certain things and add them, but Monster Hunter Stories 2 makes it overly complicated for no freaking reason. Like, it's just like the little hexagon system, and like, it's not hard when you do it, but it's just not very user friendly. It's a similar concept, but SMT is just more straightforward. Hey, you want this demon to have this type of attack? Just fuse it. Just go to the essences, take one demon, go to the other demon, pick which ones you want, fuse it, done. You know, same thing with your Nahobino. You got to get the essence first, right? So you get an essence from dropped enemies, or sometimes you get them in quests, or sometimes you can buy them, you know, and you just get it. You pick Nahobino, you pick the essence, you pick what your attacks are, fuse. It like takes like 10 seconds. Like, Monster Hunter Stories 2 is stupid. I don't like the way that they did it. Like, I really don't like Monster Hunter Stories 2 fusion. It's weird as hell. And I think that you lose the monster, don't you? Like, after you do it. This is, imagine if SMT had permadeath for your demons. Yeah, I mean, if they had permadeath for your demons, I mean, that would suck. But I mean, I guess you can use the compendium and like bring them back. But yeah. But if it had like real permadeath, like to where they just like you have to compendium them or you have to like go catch another one, yeah, that would just be that would be more of a like a hindrance than like, hey, that's just more annoying than more so than anything, because like you can register your demons in the compendium, you know, or you can just go catch another one. So like that would just be like an annoying thing. That would just be like, man, this is annoying as hell, you know. So yeah. Bro, I hope we see Nuzlocke runs in SMT. Oh my god, Nuzlocke runs in SMT5 would be terrible. That'd be absolutely terrible. Because SMT5 is a lot harder than Pokemon. Pokemon is nowhere near as hard as SMT5. So a Nuzlocke run in SMT5 would be insane. Especially on the hard difficulty. Whew. Good luck. You still think Monster Hunter Stories 2 is a good game? It is a good game. I just don't like the fusion. Like, I don't like how you get certain like abilities and stuff. I don't like how Monster Hunter Stories does it. I think it's overly complicated. The UI is overly complicated, and it's just dumb. Like, the gameplay and the combat's fun, but SMT5's I'm liking SMT5 a lot more than Monster Hunter Stories 2. Performance is a lot better too. Like how it runs and everything. Like Monster Hunter Stories 2 is not. It does not have the budget that SMT5 has. SMT5 is a big budget game. Monster Hunter Stories 2 is definitely more of like a AA type of game, you know. Which is that doesn't mean a AA game can't be better than a AAA game, because it can. But SMT5 is by far probably going to be the best turn-based RPG on the Switch, or at least top 2, top 3. From what I've played so far, it's very good. I'm 20 hours plus in, but you know, I'm enjoying it. But there are way too many insta-kill moves in SMT to justify. Yeah, exactly, Flying Hippo. It was because like certain, like for example, like the dark moves are like light attacks and dark attacks. Those can insta-kill you. You know, like if you hit a weakness, it won't just hit you with the crit. Like it can insta-kill you. There's chances for insta-kill. You know, so I mean that's annoying. Like if I get insta-killed by a dark attack, you know, and by the way, Nahobino's weak to dark. You know, so it's like if I get insta-killed with the dark attack, like that just sucks, you know. Although you can change your affinity. Like let's say you don't like the fact, like you don't like Nahobino's weaknesses and resistances or whatever the case is, you can change those with essences. Like whatever essence that you get. So like let's say you want to be weak against ice, you know, and strong against electricity. If you have an essence of a demon that has those attributes, you can just fuse Nahobino and he can become that. So it's not like you can't change based on the situation or even change back, but you know, it's just that just sucked, you know. Does the essence system in SMT5 make it easier to do a no fusion run in SMT5? A no fusion run? Yeah, you don't have to do any essences if you don't want to. But I don't know what you mean by make it easier to do a no fusion, like a no demon fusion run. A no demon fusion run? Yeah, you can do a no, and yeah, it would make it easier. Because if you really want another demon to have something, you can get that done by getting the essence for it. So yeah, it would definitely make a no fusion run easier. I mean, it still would be hard as hell, but it would make it easier for sure, and you'd have to grind. I mean, like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because remember, SMT5, like, when you level up with the demon, at some point when a demon's hit their max, like when they've topped out. Like a demon isn't gonna be good just by keeping it around, you know? Like all demons have potential. They all have a certain cap in terms of how good they're probably gonna be, a range. They stop learning moves after, like, you level up a few times, they stop learning moves, you know? So obviously there's no reason to keep them around. You want to just keep the game is built for you to just keep fusing demons over and over, you know? So it would make it a lot harder because, you know, if you do a no fusion run, obviously I mean, you can just catch new ones, you know, like as you get to different areas, you can just catch stronger ones. So almost like Pokemon, you know, but yeah, no fusion no fusion run, Nuzlocke, no fusion run, bro. That just sounds like that just sounds like torture, not fun. That just sounds like complete torture. What's up, Laney? Do the human characters have important roles in the story? Yeah, watch the trailers. Hey, OJ, I got a question about the game. That's the good game for me to buy now that you think about it, getting the game that's hard to play. A good game for you to buy. Have you checked out Mario Party? That sounds sick. Way better than SMT4 games when you could just, where you could just swap equipment. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. That's why I said this is like the best Mega 10 game. They've taken all what makes Mega 10 good, and they've just simplified it, but then also advanced it. You know, like they've advanced it and simplified it. It's straight up. Like when you play the game, you're not gonna feel confused on like, okay, it's like even like the menus for like explaining things. Like you can go to like the world of shadows, right? And like they have Sophia, that's her name, the girl that the girl that you ever seen like the blue room where you do demon fusion, like that blue lady. So they explain stuff, and all the explanations are one-page explanations, like one little thing that pops up. It's all simple and clean. Like they don't, like, a lot of times, like when you read like instructions in games, they'll sit there and have like leagues of text and RPGs on how to do stuff. SMT's not like that. It just has everything's just quick, pops up, tells you what it is. It's not overly complex. Your strategies can be. Demon fusion is definitely, like, there's a lot to it, but it's not anything too crazy. The UI is very helpful and very good. It's very clean. That's why I like it more than like some of the other games that are out there, because it's not confusing. It's simple. It's easy. Like Monster Hunter Stories 2 is way more confusing. Like way more confusing with like where you go to do certain things, what you do. Like Monster Hunter Stories 2 is just that's not a good comparison. SMT 5 is much better. Kind of like Dragon Quest 11 S, very simple, very clean, very easy to navigate, very easy to see level up or equipment or what you need to, like, it's very similar in that respect. Dragon Quest is a very simple, clean, easy type of game to understand and how to play. How do you level? You know, how do you do stuff? You know, it's not complex at all. Whereas a game like Xenoblade's a bit more complex at times. Games like Monster's a bit more complex at times. You know, but like SMT 5 is very clean and easy. You know? Wait, you played 20 hours and only fought the first major boss? You think the game is going to be that long? I'm playing on hard, so I'm grinding a bit. But I could have beat the boss earlier. But I'm not that good at the game. I'm not good at Mega 10 games. So I have to compensate with me leveling, grinding a bit. Beautiful Joe. When's the embargo up? It's right before the game launches. But I could have easily beat the boss sooner though, you know? I've just been kind of like exploring, grinding, leveling up. But to be honest, I've actually put more than 20 hours in. But I've died a few times and I've lost a couple hours. Actually, I've died like 5 or 6 times, and like 3 or 4 of those times I lost at least an hour. One time I lost 2 hours. So yeah, I've actually put more time in than that. Oh man. Have you been playing SMT from the beginning? What was your first playthrough? Or what was your first have I been playing SMT from the beginning? Yeah, my first time that I played SMT, I think I played it. I remember playing it at my friend's house back in the day. You know, or was it on an emulator, like the Super Nintendo or something? I played SMT back then. So I've just been playing the games as they came out, or just like usually like I buy at GameStop like SMT 3 or SMT 4. I just bought those used on the PS2. You know, back in the day. So I've been playing for a long time. Like I got like the DS SMT games. I'd play those. I haven't beat every single one, but I beat a lot of them, like the Soul Hackers and stuff like that. So I've just been casually playing the games. Like it's never been like a priority for me to go out there and buy SMT day one. With the only exception is SMT 4. I bought SMT 4 day one, played through it, beat it, love it. SMT 4 Final, I just bought that later. You know, and I just beat it. It took me a couple years, but I beat it. You know, but yeah, because I just wasn't as hyped for that one. But yeah. Okay, now that you played SMT5, Game of the Year winner for you. I have to beat the game, Anton. I can't give it Game of the Year before I even beat it. Like I gotta beat the game. So yeah. Is it in the Game of the Year conversation? Yeah, absolutely. It's Game of the Year conversation. Yes. Yes, Game of the Year conversation, absolutely. But I can't say that it's Game of the Year already. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. You know? First SMT game was Digital Devil Saga. Yeah, I played the original, like Super Nintendo. I know I played like SMT like 3. I remember playing that back in the day. And SMT 4. I remember buying SMT 4 like 2009 or 2010. I remember just buying it used for like it was like $20 or something like that. Put on Mr. Davis, what are you talking about, bro? Like bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Bro, what you talking about? Oh, so I don't know what question you asking, bro. I mean, like. It was a typo, guys. It was a typo. It was a typo. I mean, like. what's up, Mr. Kevin? Hey, OJ, can you put the game in English? Yeah, you can put the game in English. You can put the game in English, Mr. Davis. You talk about SMT 5? Yeah, you can put it in English. It has English and Japanese. At least I know at launch it'll have the Japanese voice track. What's up, Mr. Kevin? Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on, guys. Hey, what's up, Mega Lee? All right, so let's get into some Q&A, guys. If you guys have more questions, you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence by itself. I'll be answering questions till probably 5:30 my time. So yeah. He just gave it the best time. Yeah, it was the best time, man. It was great. It was great to see. It was great to see. What's the only thing that surprised you the most about 65? Can you talk about it and into spoiler? I mean, the thing that surprised me, I mean, even if there was stuff that surprised me with the story and all that, I wouldn't say it as a spoiler. But I mean, if you want to talk about stuff that like I can talk about, what surprised me was probably the overworld. Like, I was surprised at how detailed and lush and kind of graphically speaking, how good it looks. Like, I didn't know that the trailers would actually translate to how it looks, because a lot of times you see trailers, you see how it looks on a trailer, then you get the game in your hands and you're like, wait a minute, that game doesn't look that good. It doesn't look as good as what they showed, or whatever the case is. So I was actually surprised that it looked just as good, if not better, than what I saw in the trailers. Like the open world, like, you know, I didn't expect it to be as good as it is, but it really is nice. I mean, it's not perfect, of course. There's definitely some limitations here and there, but overall, it's definitely very, very impressive. Very impressive for Switch. I think they already said that SMT 5 has like 200 demons. So yeah, 200. Got some rough numbers for Dread sales. Do you think it'll be over 3 million? Now that we have some rough numbers for Dread sales, do you think it'll be over? Yeah, I mean, if you watch my videos, Anton, of course. I've already been I had talked about that just recently in terms of Dread sales, the Japanese sales in the game. So yeah, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. It's breaking all the previous Metroid game sales numbers. The last Metroid game to ever get close to 3 million was Metroid Prime. So if it's doing better than Metroid Prime, I mean, Switch has a bigger install base. Why wouldn't it do more than 3 million? If Metroid Prime almost hit that, and Metroid Dread is selling better than Metroid Prime, I mean, yeah, 3 million, right? 200 including fusions? Yeah, 200 including fusions. It's just the total amount of demons. The total amount of demons. Fusions doesn't create a demon that doesn't exist. Fusion just creates another demon that exists that you fuse to get. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, when you fuse 2 demons, it doesn't create some type of new demon that's completely different from like the base amount of demons. It creates another demon that could have just been walking around in the open world later, or that's already part of the game. Now, there might be some demons that you can only get through fusion, but it's not like each demon creates a new fusion. Like, so there's 200 demons, and then if you fuse 2, you'll get like 201. And then if you fuse another one, you'll get 202. No, that's not how it works. It's just 200 demons total. That's all SMT works. There's a certain amount, and you can usually fuse any demon to get another demon that's already available in that pool. But you have to get certain demons in order to fuse for that. But no, it doesn't create a brand new demon that wouldn't, you know, that's not part of the base roster or something like that. So, yeah. What's up, Ben Massive? Yeah, that's Nocturne's boss battle theme. The music's you can see the music where it's playing right now, right here. Right here. Shout outs to the Twitch fam. Appreciate you guys coming through. Shout outs to everybody, man. Yeah, you can put the game in English. Yeah, the game has English. The game has English voice acting. I'm playing SMT 5 in all English. OST is good in 4. I mean, it's just, it's up to what it's subjective what you think is better. I mean, I haven't heard all the tracks though, to be honest, so I don't know. But yeah, I need to play more for sure. I'm not far. I mean, I think maybe I need to get further in, and then I can answer some more of these questions in terms of like, how's the soundtrack compared to this? Because I've already beat SMT4 and heard every single track. I haven't heard every single track in SMT5, so it's hard for me to say, oh, which one's better, or if it's or even if it's as good, you know. So yeah. Ghost of Tsushima? Yeah, it's a good game. What's up, Omega Chase? Shoutouts. But yes, English and Japanese voice acting for the game. What a legend. Yeah, man. What a legend, dude. Mr. Davis. He's a legend, though. Mr. Davis is definitely a legend here. Definitely a legend here. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. But no, I've been enjoying my game time. I've been enjoying playing the game. I think that, you know, Atlas has done a great job with the game, man. I mean, like, it's interesting just to kind of see. It'll be interesting to see you guys' reactions and, like, what you guys think, you know, about the game when you get your hands on it. So I'm definitely interested in seeing all that. I think it's going to be good, though. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. Let's see. What have you heard from other reviewers? SMT is kind of less accessible than Persona, so maybe other people are struggling. Less accessible than Persona. I don't. You know what? I don't think so. Here's the reason why I say I don't think so, because there's multiple difficulty levels, and Persona micromanages you. So, I mean, and SMT doesn't. SMT, like, in Persona, like, you have, like, the days. You have, like, certain times you can only go to mementos, like, go do stuff like that. You have to go back. You can only train at certain times. It uses a day. Calling cards. Like, there's a lot of things that kind of, like, halt your progress or stop or, like, make you, like, you know, do certain things. SMT, it's like they just drop you in this world and they say, go play. So, I mean, if the only thing accessible would be like, difficulty, maybe in previous games, yeah, but in SMT5 there's difficulty options. Like, you can play on easy. If it's hard, you can just play on easy, you know, and you won't have any problem there. So I think that SMT5 is more accessible, in my opinion, than Persona 5. Persona 5, like, if you give that to somebody who's just like a casual, that's going to be difficult for them. They can play it on easy, but there's a lot of micromanaging in Persona 5. There's a lot of stuff that pops up, lots of it says, hey, stop here, hey, do this, hey, you gotta stop and do this, okay, hey, here's the next day, hey, send a calling card, hey, go do this, like, okay, you can only go here, you gotta get out of the day for here, then come back the next day. Like, there's a lot of, like, stuff. SMT5 doesn't have any of that. It's just like a normal RPG. You just go here, talk to it. I mean, the only thing that I could say is talking to demons, but you do the same talking to demons in Persona too. So, and SMT5 actually gives you better options to catch demons than Persona 5. Like, if it's a full moon, they're easier to catch, you know? SMT5 possible game of the year candidate? For me, yeah, absolutely. Or for next year, January, good game to be coming out. Can't wait for next year. I mean, Pokemon, I'm looking forward to January because Pokemon's coming out. Straight my knee, no tears. What do you suggest? Just do rehab. Just look up rehab. Chaos for fighter, like knee rehab, and you'll find some good exercises to do. Boss is the bird, the messenger. I haven't beat the messenger, so I mean, I don't know if I can help you. Check out, if you go on YouTube though, just type in the boss battle, the boss's name, Mr. Davis, and it can give you some strategies. I did not enjoy Persona 5, and I love most Megaten. I mean, because they're very different. I mean, I think that's the thing that we need to realize here. And Apollo, it's a very big possibility that somebody might hate Persona but love SMT. It's a very big possibility that somebody might hate Megaten and love Persona. I think the more of a weeb that you are, the more that you'll like Persona. The more of just like, if you like Xenoblade or just normal RPGs or Dragon Quest, you'll probably like Mega 10 more. I think that's kind of what it comes down to. Like, if you're more weeb, Persona's the game for you. Like, if you like that, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, but if you're more like weebish, it definitely seems like people, you know, gravitate towards Persona. The more of a weeb that you are, the more you grab. Like I said, not a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what it seems like. And the more that you like standard RPGs, then Mega 10's more of your thing. It's just like there's a lot of weebs that like that type of stuff. And the style of Persona is undeniable. The style is just sleek. It's just super nice. It's super slick. You know, it looks great. Persona's always been more stylish and flashy, so it attracts people, you know, with what you can do. Like, the gameplay's unique. It's different from what you see in other RPGs. So it's been able to, you know, become very big. SMT's more standard, you know? It's more vanilla. So yeah. How many demons have unique negotiations dialogue? Have you noticed anything? There's a lot of different unique dialogue in the game. So yeah, I've noticed quite a bit of funny stuff. Yesterday's stream I talked about it, where some of them will curse you out. They'll say certain things. But yeah, there's a lot of unique dialogue. I mean, there's times when I'm trying to catch a certain demon and I've heard all sorts of dialogue from like the demons. So yeah, there's a lot. If you're more of an edgelord, SMT is for you. Juan says, you're alive. You alive? Well, I don't know. I've been streaming and I've been editing videos every single day on the channel, even on my break. So, I mean, you're not checking the channel, it seems like, Mr. Juan Casanovas. You're not checking the channel. Because I actually streamed pretty much every single week, you know, from my break that I was having. I streamed and edited videos every single... And I edited videos for the past 2-3 weeks. I've been editing and putting up content on the channel every single day. So you ain't watching the channel, my boy. You ain't watching. You ain't looking at the videos. You don't got the notification set. I'm in the camp that likes both Persona and SMT. Yeah, I like both too. I like both, but structure-wise, SMT dookies on Persona. But that's just because I've gotten kind of tired of the formula. I mean, Persona 5 even, like Persona 5 Royal to be exact, even notched it up like with the whole hideout thing, like all the different furniture. It's like, oh god, like I'm not saying that extra like. That stuff's optional, but it's just too much. Like, Persona's it's just too much. It's just too much, just stuff just jam-packed into everything. It's just too much. I feel like I'm playing like a soap opera at times. Like, and not like a game, you know, with Persona. Yes, SMT5 is definitely going to be the best-selling game in the franchise, for sure. Is SMT5 a game that can be played off and on easily? More easy than Persona, yes. Yes, more easy than Persona. But easily, not like a pick up and play. You're going to have to kind of get back into the flow of it, you know? But no, it's pretty easy because there's indication markers, right? So there's like where you need to go, it's easy. So like, let's say you don't play and you forget where you need to go or what you're doing. Well, the map is going to tell you exactly where to go. There's going to be a little marker that says, hey, go here for the next thing. There's no puzzles in the game. So it's not like you're going to have to remember. There's no palaces. There's no palaces like where there's like maybe puzzles or certain things that you have to do inside that palace or where to go. There's really no loading screens like that either. So it's probably more easier to hop back into SMT5 than a Persona 5, to be honest. Yes, ring that bell, Mr. Juan Casanovas. Ring that bell, my boy. Watch the vids. That's probably a spoiler, Apollo Red. I like Persona 4, the only one I've played, but I find the day system to be over restrictive. Does SMT5 have something similar to that, or is it more open? Nothing like that. Watch my video on the watch my 5 reasons to be excited about SMT5. Watch that video, guys. If you want to ask me basic like structure questions, you know, like restrictiveness and stuff like that, I've discussed that already in both videos that I've made in the past week on SMT5. So watch my 5 reasons to be hyped about that, and it explains it there. And watch my is SMT5 game of the year type of like or must play exclusive. Watch that too. But watch my most recent video, and I'll probably answer all the basic questions that you guys have. Were you able to get the collector's edition? Yeah, I got 2 of them. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Mr. Steven Gamer. I appreciate that. I wait for games 2022. Games that are coming out 2022. Yeah, I don't know what game you're talking about, Mr. Davis, so I can't help you with what I don't know what game you're talking about. If you're talking about like the Messenger, I haven't beat any of that type of stuff. That game. Just thinks that works for me. Yeah. It should be easy to hop back in if you haven't played it in a while. I'm addicted to the game though, so I see myself playing it all the way till I beat it. But yeah, I mean, I guess it can be a long game, you know, so you might want to play something else in between. I mean, good for me because Advance Wars got delayed to April, you know, so I can play it all throughout December as well. But like for like a lot of people, there's like I know you're probably looking forward to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you know, so those are like 2 huge RPGs coming out like pretty close to each other. Do you think Pokemon Arceus not being open world will affect interest? No, not really. Not really, because it looks pretty open to me. It's just connected worlds. I mean, I don't think it'll affect interest. I don't think people care. I mean, considering that Pokemon Sword and Shield only had 1 wild area, and this one it's bigger. Legends Arceus is bigger than Pokemon Sword and Shield in terms of how much like areas there are. No, I don't really think so. I just think it was just people thought that it was one thing, then when it was turned out to be that it was more like connected, open-ended areas like a Xenoblade, and people were like, "Oh, it's not open world completely," but nah, not really. I don't think it matters, to be honest, man. Just as long as it's open and like you can do what they showed in the trailer, it's fine. How many hours you'll think you'll get out of it? I mean, probably like definitely above 50, maybe 80. I think you meant the Sprint Cafe. Oh my god, Mr. Dave, dude. Autocorrect? Autocorrect has produced some of the funniest statements from Mr. Davis. Sprint Cafe sounds like a franchise like Dutch Bros, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, and Sprint Cafe. I think you meant Spawncast. And the Spawncast starts at the top of the hour. Top of the hour. Oh man, dude. But yeah, SMT 5, there's not a lot of, that's what I like about the game, that there isn't really restrictions. Like the day, like I'm not a fan of RPG restrictions, you know. I'm not a fan of time limits, restrictions, stuff like that. It just turns me off to the game. So I'm glad that SMT 5 doesn't have stuff like that, you know. But there's some people that like that stuff, you know. There's some people who find that part of like the difficulty, you know. So yeah. So yeah. Any other questions, boys and girls? We've got about 5 minutes left. Hey, what's up, Charity? Welcome to the stream. Been a little bit. How are you doing, young lady? How are you doing? What do you think could be the criticisms of the game so far? Hold it back from getting mainstream recognition. Mainstream recognition doesn't matter. It's never going to get mainstream recognition. So that's not necessarily something like, there's nothing that's going to be criticized in the game that's not going to get it like mainstream recognition. Like that's not something that is, there's not enough like faults in the game. But I mean, maybe the one thing that I can think of is maybe the difficulty, but there's an easy mode. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a turn-based RPG. So since it's a turn-based RPG, getting mainstream like pub is hard for a turn-based RPG, unless it's like, you know, like Dragon Quest just started getting that, but Dragon Quest has like a legendary type of fan base, you know, and the games have sold better. And of course, Akira Toriyama, you have like the Dragon Ball Z drawings, you know, so you've got that going for it. But criticisms in terms of the game, I mean, there's nothing really that I can say right now that's really wrong with the game. I mean, everything is good. It's like I said, it's safe, but it's a good safe, you know. So I don't really see what that could be. Maybe outside of what was it? Like the auto, like maybe being able to speed up the battle system. Like, for example, like you can skip, like let's say you can skip the skills to where like it doesn't show you doing the animation. But it would have been nice if you can do like a speed up battle. So let's say you still wanted to see the animations, but have the battle go faster. I think that like Bravely Default 2, for example, you know, in that game, you can speed up the battle system. I think even in Dragon Quest, you can speed up the you can still see all the animations, but they just go real fast, you know? So if that's a criticism that I have. I mean, if they can add that to where you can speed up like 1 time speed, 1.5, 2 times speed, that would be great, you know? Because like if you still want to watch the battle animations, but you don't want it to take as long as it takes, you know? So that's probably the one criticism that I have. But I don't think that's going to make it where it becomes mainstream or not. It's just SMT is just not that. But it should do a lot better than the previous games. How friendly is the game to newcomers? There's an easy mode, so it's friendly. The Spawncast. Okay, the Spawncast. That's also that's like the chain of like you have like Doughboy, you know, you have like different types of pools. The Spa, you go to the Spawncast, you know? Get your nails done, all that stuff. You know? No, I'm just messing with you, Mr. Davis. Work and church have been taking most of my time. Miss you guys though. You look great though. Thank you, Charity. I appreciate that. Thank you. I bet you look fantastic as well. I haven't seen your pictures on Twitter. You haven't been posting your normal, hi, I'm Charity, smiley pictures, you know? What's up, Eric? You came at the end, man. Now, JRPGs have a much lower bar to clear to be successful. I think Blue Reflection broke 100K for physical sales. They still give the sequel. Hello budget. Well, I mean, hello budget? I don't know. But, I mean, it just depends. Like a JRPG, like Dragon Quest definitely is more expensive to make, so they need to sell more. I think SMT 5 needs to sell, you know, a good amount. Obviously, like 100K or 200K or 300K probably wouldn't cut it. It needs to sell like $1 million plus. But yeah, man. I mean, it just depends. It depends on like your budget for your game. It really does. Because like JRPGs are actually expensive to make. You know, they're not cheap to make. But a lot of JRPGs are like, they don't really focus on graphics, so that they save money there. You know, but games like the big RPGs, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, you know, or like, you know, obviously like SMT or Persona, those definitely need to sell a bit more than what you'd see with some of the other RPGs. Or like Kingdom Hearts, those have to sell more, you know. 9 YouTubers talk about games in a hot tub, yeah. So I got a question about Sega. So you're singing, making no more. I don't know what you're saying, Mr. Davis. I'm having trouble deciphering that question, bro. Honestly. I'd love to answer it, man, but I don't know. You're talking about Sega's making games or consoles anymore? Yeah, they don't make consoles anymore. Because they made a lot of bad decisions and lost a lot of money. So, yeah. Yo, Pookie. Yo, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Am I gonna be streaming tomorrow? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. I might not be able to stream Tuesday because I'm getting some dental work done. So I might not be able to stream Tuesday. So yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the Spawncast pre-show today. The Spawncast is on the actual Spawncast channel. So I might or might not be on tonight's Spawncast. I might or might not be on tonight's Spawncast. So you have to go there and find out. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the donations today too, guys. If you have some time and you haven't seen my most recent video, I dropped a new Mario Party reviews video today on the channel. So if you haven't seen that, please make sure you check it out. It's on the YouTube channel right now. So I'll link it. So if you guys want to watch something real quick before you go, I just linked it for you guys. Yo, shout outs to Creosin Bomb with the bomb of $10. Nice super chat. Jojo Boy says thank you. No, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donations, guys. The late donations coming through. Y'all showing some love. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the sticker. Also, Marky with the 2 Aussies. Yo, Marky coming through pretty much every day. Almost every day this week. Since midweek, pretty much. Is OJ here? I am not here anymore. I'm leaving. Hey, amazing games. Thank you. Yo, the donation bombs at the end of the stream. What is going on here, guys? 3 donations in like a minute. Yo, thank you for the support, guys. Hey, shout outs. Yes. Misha, looking forward to talking with the fellas. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 10. Thank you for the 2 again, Marky. Amazing games. You guys give some love to people dropping some support towards the end of the stream, man. That doesn't happen too often, so thank you. Shout outs, guys. All right, so I'll see you guys on the Spawncast. I'm gonna go get ready real quick. Just take a little quick break, maybe get something to eat real quick, and then I might or might not be on the Spawncast. Like I said, I might or might not be on there. So thank you guys for the support, and I will see you guys very soon. I should have a video tomorrow morning for you guys on the stream too. So